I'm Nikki Druce.
I'm Cheryl.
And this is Killers, Cults and Queens.
The Spooky Sleepover.
Hello and welcome to Killers, Cults and Queens. It's time for the Spooky Sleepover.
Yes, it's our bonus show where we have a gossip and a catch-up and dive down the rabbit hole of whatever we've been obsessed with that week. But first, Nikki, you all right, babes?
I'm all right, babes. We've been busy today, haven't we?
Oh, we have indeed. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a corker.
So we have just recorded episode 1 of season 4 of Killers, Cults and Queens. We are coming back with a bang.
Back with a vengeance.
Yes. And the first episode, how are you feeling right now?
I wish I could go have a drink.
Yeah, I am having a drink because that is how I feel.
It was a heavy one, but do you know what? I am excited for everybody. We've got a nice mix of cases for everybody. Some highs, some lows, some toughies. But it's the nature of this podcast, you know. Sometimes we have to tackle the toughies. But one thing I have discovered since doing this podcast remotely is how bad I get tension headaches with headphones as well as wigs.
Well, that's not surprising to me because that is a lot of pressure on the old noggin right there, isn't it?
I know, that's why I've got my little cross-dresser wig on today. I said if I'm doing double duty today on this Good Friday,
Yes.
or on the Patreon Thursday.
Yep, whatever day of the week it is.
Whatever day of the week, insert day here. All I can say is Shezzy needs to loosen the straps, loosen up my buttons, babe. And yeah, we're here. We're queer. We're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, so it was a good record. I have been waiting to tell this story to Shez for quite a long time, and yeah, it didn't disappoint, did it? It's a tricky one we're starting off with for season 4, but excited for you to hear it if you haven't already heard this story, and even if you have heard this story, I think we touch on a few extra things that people won't have heard about this before, because there's a couple of elements that I have included in this case. And spoiler alert, we will be doing extra extended episodes for our Patreon subscribers. So there's a few extra elements added into this case. And that's because I sat and read through the 97-page long court document for the trial on this.
I don't know how you did that, though, really. I really don't know how you did that.
Yeah, it is a tricky one, but I kind of feel like I owe it to everybody listening and also to the victims of the case to make sure that we present something that is solid. And sometimes that does mean sitting and reading through a 97-page long court document. But how are you doing? Because I know that I have assaulted you to listen to one of the worst cases ever today, but how are you doing other than that?
Yeah, I'm all good. You know when September's creeping up because everybody suddenly starts falling ill.
Yes. Yeah.
It's the freshest flu season. I don't know whether it's kids. I don't know whether it's just bugs. I don't know whether it's COVID. Actually, no, I know it's not COVID. I did a Lati flow. But I have been...
flow.
Did you never call it a Lati? Well, to be fair, Nikki Druce, you didn't say a lot of things until we started hanging out.
I know, it's true. We definitely share quite a lot of the same vocabulary now. And I was saying to my other half the other day, how it's interesting sometimes when we're in a room together and I'm listening to you talking to somebody else whilst I'm talking to somebody else, and I hear things that I say come out of your mouth. And I think it's hilarious that we've just picked up each other's vernacular.
We are, to quote the Spice Girls, tonight's the night when two become one.
It's true. We're merging into the same person.
We're what, mitosis? Is that what it's called?
Something like that. It's like the substance. That's what's happening.
Which I still haven't watched. Do you think tonight should be the night that I delve and watch The Substance?
Well, it's a little bit long, but you've definitely got time, I reckon.
I've got nowhere to be tomorrow.
You'll be all right. Yeah, I reckon definitely you need to pay attention to it. So no second screening. You got to put your phone down.
Oh, then I'm not watching it. I need an easy watch. I've got a cold.
It's one of those ones where you will instantly put your phone down. That's what will happen because you will be so invested in it. It is so good.
Damn, nothing's done that to me since Spice World the movie.
Yeah. Well, this is just Spice World the movie part 2.
But is it though?
No, not really.
Now, we have our alien babies watching us live, recording right now.
Yes, joining us all the way from Planet Patreon. We have all eyes on us as we record.
So if you want to spy on us to see how the show gets made, just how much gold ends up on the cutting room floor, how much we stop ourselves from being cancelled, then join us for an exclusive chat after the show and get yourselves over to Patreon to sign up. And we look forward to seeing you on the next week's record.
We'd love for you to join in the fun, so make sure you check out patreon.com/killers cults queens for more.
And truly, yeah.
This is becoming the new outro.
I think just keep that one in.
So it's time for listener questions, and this week we've had a controversial question come in.
Oh, Christ.
This one is from Jana, who sent us their question on Patreon, which reads, are you guys fans of pumpkin spiced everything or not?
Okay, I'm going to let you take the lead on this one, Nikki Druce.
What do we think my answer is going to be? Yes, of course, I am spooky, spooky, spooky girl. So therefore, pumpkin spiced is something that I like. But I will be honest with you. Not in everything. I like it in coffee. I'm not a big fan of like pumpkin spiced cakes and things like that. And sometimes they put pumpkin spice in things that really shouldn't be in things. Like in America, they have pumpkin spice beer and stuff. And that's just a step too far for me. Yeah, it's definitely a step too far. Whereas in a coffee, it's nice. But yeah, not too much. Not pumpkin spiced everything. Pumpkin spice some things. How about you, Shez?
Oh, it's a swift hard no from me.
Not even an iced latte.
It's too earthy.
Yeah, not a cinnamon fan.
I mean, I'm a fan of cinnamon, but there's something about pumpkin. I feel like I'm eating drinking like seeds.
Yeah, it can be a bit sort of heavy tasting, I think. Quite dense tasting.
Normally I don't mind things hitting the back of my throat, but Christ, I took one sip of that and I went, absolutely not. And maybe it's like Marmite. Maybe in like a year or two I should give the autumnal flavours another whirl and twirl. But for now, I'll stick to my cold, hard black coffee.
And what about Marmite? Do you actually like Marmite?
Okay, I was Swift team hate Marmite. As I was growing up, the entirety of my childhood, I was like, no. And then something twigged at 25 and I gave it a little sample. And now I'm like cheese and Marmite on toast all the time.
Do you know what that is? That's aging, that is, because isn't it 25 when your brain is fully formed?
I still don't think mine's fully formed at 31. But enough about that. Yeah, no, it is an age thing because with spices as well, I've got better with spices. There's lots of things that I've become accustomed to. Whiskey of late. Whiskey of late has been my my poison, and I never used to be able to drink whiskey. So maybe this autumnal season we'll do a little get together, Nikki, and I'll try a pumpkin spice latte with you.
Oh yeah, maybe we go and get a classic pumpkin spiced. See what you think.
Oh, a classic. Oh, now you're really tickling the pickle. Now, this one is from James on Instagram, and they ask, if you could change places with anyone from history, who would you pick and why? Okay, seriously, I would love to be Marie Curie for the day.
Okay, how come?
I want to see what it feels like to be radioactive.
Oh, interesting. Probably not very good, I'm expecting.
No. But that is one that I was like, okay, what would it be like to have a fabulous brain and to be radioactive at the same time?
Wow. Yeah, that is two different opposite spectrums, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very different spectrums. But if I had to be someone silly, I think I would be like Trump and then just see how much shit I could do to myself. I just want to see like how many Big Macs I could eat. Because he has like his own McDonald's supply in the White House.
Yes, hasn't he got his own McDonald's truck?
Yeah, and that's all he eats. So I would be fascinated to see how much McDonald's you could eat humanly possible in one day without doing damage and hindrance to yourself.
Well, I don't think you need to be Donald Trump to do that. We can probably do that alongside our pumpkin spice lattes, can't we?
Yeah, but I don't. My body is a temple, Nikki Druce. My body is a temple. Enough about my food consumptions and wanting to be radioactive. Who would you want to be?
I think I would probably opt for some kind of queen, I reckon.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, well, Elizabeth, I feel like she had a lot of problems going on and it was quite tricky for her. And also her face started to fall off at one point. So I feel like that might not be the best thing. But, just some kind of fancy Queen of France that doesn't have her head chopped off, that just gets to swan around. I feel like that would be nice. But if it was option 2, I would go for Gemma Collins in the Big Brother house.
What an era. What a time to be alive. How would you fare in the Big Brother house?
See, I've thought about this because I've thought a couple of times about applying for the Big Brother house, and I don't know if I would do very well because I need my downtime. I need to be on my own sometimes. And I feel like being around people 24/7, I think I would probably crack at some point. I don't think I would be particularly good.
Yeah. Also, you know how we would struggle when we recorded in the studio with the lighting? Imagine that times 2 in every single room.
Because the lighting is harsh, isn't it? And it's on all the time.
Well, it's not house lighting, it's studio lighting. They're making a TV show.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, Shez and I would leave the studio and be like, whoa, my eyes, I can't see nothing now.
We would be on the streets of London, like, tapping the walls because we're like, who am I? Where am I?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
But yeah, so I feel like if I was Gemma Collins, I feel like I would be all right because, she's used to studio lights, isn't she? But yeah, I feel like otherwise, if it was just me actually being me, I don't feel like I would do very well.
Hey, you never know until you try it.
Coming soon
to a TV near you. Well, it's back soon.
Is it? Oh yeah, because it's autumn time, isn't it, when it comes back?
Yeah.
Oh well, I didn't apply for this season, but maybe for next time.
Well, if I get booked on Late and Live, which fingers crossed 3 seasons later they might ask me, if I get booked on Late and Live, I'll bring you along for the ride.
Oh, I would love that so much. And if you end up going in Celebrity Big Brother and they do any of those things where you can bring in somebody, bring me in.
Okay.
just for a day.
I won't have Hayden come in for the
me.
you know the task where you have to freeze wherever you are and they bring in a family member to try and make you crag.
Yes.
I'd be fully expecting Hayden to walk in. In storms Nikki Druce and sits on the sofa and like, oh, so this is what it's like.
You'd be like, oh, this is easy.
Actually, no, I think I'd crack more because I'd be like, let's gossip.
Yeah, true. And we have a final one from Freya who popped this question over on Patreon. They ask, do you have any spooky experiences that you have witnessed in real life, like a paranormal encounter or something like that? I love hearing spooky stories.
Well, I know you've got plenty of them.
I
You've
do
got
have
plenty of them.
I do have quite a few. If you want to listen to my full recounting of my ghost story, you can listen to the We Can Be Weirdos podcast, because I feel like it's too much to fit into the Spooky Sleepover. But just safe to say that I lived in a house where I was haunted by a little ghost boy, and there are a few things that were quite terrifying about it. And yeah, I'm kind of pleased to not live in that house anymore. But touch wood, since I've been in my place now, and I have been for quite a while, it's been fine. So yes, no ghosties and ghoulies here. I say touch wood, burn sage.
Emphasis on the sage. No,
Yes.
I haven't really had many encounters, really. I and that's probably why. It's because we want them. I want them. And maybe not the brat ghosts that used to haunt Nikki Druce, but I want to have a camp experience, and maybe I just need to get in Yvette Fielding's DMs and just make something happen. But
yes, I feel like it would be good for us to go and do a paranormal investigation, because I feel like there might be things that I'm not saying that I have a gift or anything like that, but I do feel like spirits reach out to me, and I feel like they always have done since I was little. And that's,
hello.
yeah. And it's not so much like physical apparitions and that kind of thing. I have obviously seen some stuff. I've seen some stuff. Of course I have.
Haven't we all?
But yeah, I feel like there is a pathway. So I wonder if you're near me, if you will be able to pick up more on that kind of energy.
I'm a good gauge of energy.
Exactly. So I feel like you might be able to channel it more.
Yeah. I think it's time we dive down some rabbit holes of what we've been lost in this week. Now, mine is quite family friendly, something we all enjoy, but it's what I've got lost in. But do you want to kick us off, Nikki? What have you been lost in this week?
Yeah, so mine is a bit more kind of historical weirdness that I have been lost in this week. So mine is all to do with medieval marginalia. Have you ever heard that term before?
Medieval Marge Simpson.
Yes, medieval Marge Simpson.
Marginalia. Margarine. Are we baking a cake?
Marginalia. So it's when people do scribbles in books. So if you're bored in a lesson and you do a little scribble in your book,
right?
It's called...
the 6 lines.
Yeah.
You make the S.
Yeah. So it's called marginalia. And this is medieval marginalia. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Right. Can you see on your screen right now some pretty pictures?
Is that doodling?
So this is doodling. And if you look very, very closely, can you see what these animals are doing?
Pig?
So there is a little pig mouse thing. Pig mouse?
Yeah, sure.
Flying through the air. And then there are some rabbits that are violently attacking some flowers and letters.
I'm sorry. When you said doodling, I was expecting penises. I was expecting smiley faces. This is artwork. This is... Oh.
Penises are... I was going to say penises are coming. That's not right.
Well, they are, but depends on the time of day.
So let's scroll back up here so you can see some of these medieval scribblings. So here we have some drawings from a medical textbook. And what are you seeing here, Shez? Just describe to us.
Well, it looks like a dog cut in half with a rash.
It does, doesn't it? But that's a human bottom you are looking at.
I know. But the bodice looks like a dog.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Because it's quite long.
But yeah, it's got either a bleeding rash or a double rash on each cheek.
Yes, something like that. So this is from a textbook where somebody has been writing down their notes about medical rashes and things like that you might find. And somebody thought it was a good idea to then also put the drawings of what you might find, because that's going to be quite good for whoever uses this textbook next, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's helpful.
Can I just point out the calligraphy is beautiful?
I know, it's stunning, isn't it? Really, really good stuff. So as we move along, we have some other interesting stuff. So this might be more like what you're expecting. So scribbles, basically.
Yeah, just like, I'm bored. Let's just let the pen do the magic.
So on this is somebody that is practicing either to write the letter F or is just trying to make the quill work. Same as we would do on a bit of paper. Just a little squiggly. Yeah.
The amount of Bic pens I've ruined doing that.
So then we move on to some more interesting bits and bobs. And
Scroll up, please. Scroll up.
ta-da!
Do they hate this person because they've purposely given them a double lazy eye?
So this is a drawing of King Edward that we are seeing in front of us that is in the margin of a book. And
How
yes,
unfortunate.
it's not the most flattering of pictures, is it?
No.
So yeah, somebody has decided to draw a royal portrait, but yes, not the best. So yeah, two eyes. He looks quite cross-eyed, doesn't he? And his crown looks comically large for his head. So I think that they probably didn't really like him very much. And now we get to some more fun things. So what are you seeing here, Shez?
I don't want to ask about his Saturday night, but he looks like he's having a fabulous time. Is that a poop shoot?
I think it is some kind of extractor for excrement, I believe.
Huh?
So it looks like this person is lying down and it looks like they are literally having excrement removed from their back end by some kind of device.
It looks like a very weird douche, but at the same time, it does look like an old school colonic irrigation.
Yes, I think that might be what this is. So this is an illustration of a ancient ye olde colonic irrigation. And so obviously they have read about this, but they decided that they would draw it just so people would know what they were looking for when they came to do this, once they'd read the text. Yeah, it's just it's a guide. There's some more squiggles here, and then...
There she is.
So we refer to these in our household as speed daubers. So you're drawing it very, very fast. So it is a penis. And this one is in a basket for some reason.
I don't know what the context of this is, whether this is in a medical journal, whether this is somebody's hobby. But I would really like to know why there is a dismembered member in a basket.
I think this one is just pure mischief in the corner of a book, and I really appreciate that.
Well, don't get me wrong, I will never turn down a penis illustration in front of me, but crikey, it's quite a low-hanging set.
Yep. So these are just a few of the things that have ended up in some medieval texts, and nowadays they're regarded as kind of a slice of life at the time, because we are so used to things being so historically accurate and by the book and the kings and queens of the time and that kind of thing, but actually the everyday people quite often get forgotten. So little things like this that end up in textbooks are actually really important for just recording some of the social dynamics at the time. And I think they're great. And if you are interested in looking up any medieval marginalia, there are quite a lot of TikTok pages and also Instagram accounts that detail a lot of interesting bits and bobs. So if that's your bag, then go and check it out. But that's been my rabbit hole of the week.
And it's about to be mine for the next 4.
Right then, Shez, so what have you got for me?
Okay, so I have expressed at length the issues I have found with ASMR and how it's not for me. I can't get into it. It's not going to send me to sleep. But you know one thing I have been obsessed with of late?
What's that?
Hair washing ASMR.
Oh, is that because you kind of can relate to it in terms of it feeling great when somebody scratches your head?
I think the visual, but the audio as well. Like
Mm.
hearing the products go onto the hair, be combed through the hair. It's just very relaxing for me because it just takes you to that mindset of like, oh, like when you're in the bath and like, spoiler alert, I don't have much hair left, but that therapeutic process of having that nurtured as a child and worked into the product. And I've just found myself obsessed. Now, I'll tell you why I got down this rabbit hole is because I'm always on Beyonce TikTok. Always, forever and always. But she has her own hair care line, Sacred. And I have just found myself being stuck on hairdressers' pages of them trialing the products, but they do it in such an ASMR style that you hear all like the squeezing of the bottle, their products going on. They're not talking over it. It's just the actual application and like the results and the hair dryers. And it's just absolutely lost me. Like I will find myself clicking onto their pages and just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through other ASMR like hair washing videos. So maybe I just needed to find my niche with ASMR.
Yeah, I like watching hairdressers do their thing. So I watch a lot of hairdresser content. I feel like
Yeah.
in a different life, that probably would have been my forte, and that's what I would have gone and done is hairdressing because I'm not great at doing my own hair.
Well, I beg to differ.
In terms of styling and things, I'm not good with styling, but I feel like I could probably I'd be a good colorist, I think. And I watch a lot of hairdressing videos and I really enjoy that, and I save a lot of hairdressing videos because I'm like, oh yeah, I'd like that. Oh yeah, no, I'll have that. And then I'm like, no, you're never gonna have that haircut. What are you doing? But I really like
never
it.
say never.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. And I like watching people have extensions fitted. That's very satisfying watching that. And I like watching colour transformations as well and real drastic style changes as well. So anything like that, yeah, I can understand it, but I cannot do ASMR with people eating. I cannot do mouth noises. If you are eating on a microphone.
Absolutely not.
Or doing the really close whispering where I can hear your mouth noises. No.
Like I could do restaurants. Restaurants is fine.
Yeah, there's
I
noise
could
in
do
the
restaurants.
background.
There's enough clutter going on
Yeah.
around. But crisps, I cannot. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm a crispaholic, but I am always conscious on the amount of crisp and bite I'm eating and the volume that I am chewing.
Yeah.
The smackers, even a rustle sends me on edge sometimes.
Yeah, no, I can completely relate to that. I once had to move train carriage because there was a family sat behind me who were eating a pizza. Who's eating a pizza on a train?
A hot pizza.
Yeah, a hot pizza on a train. Firstly, where did they get that pizza? And why did they bring it on the train?
Oh, do you not know about the Papa John's in King's Cross?
But there was two of them who were sitting behind me who were or doing the really close whispering where I can hear your mouth noises. No.
Like I could do restaurants. Restaurants is fine.
Yeah, there's noise in the background.
There's enough clutter going on around. But crisps, I cannot. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm a crispaholic, but I am always conscious on the amount of crisp and bite I'm eating and the volume that I am chewing.
Yeah.
The smackers, even a rustle sends me on edge sometimes.
Yeah, no, I can completely relate to that. I once had to move train carriage because there was a family sat behind me who were eating a pizza. Who's eating a pizza on a train?
A hot pizza.
Yeah, a hot pizza on a train. Firstly, where did they get that pizza? And why did they bring it on the train?
Oh, do you not know about the Papa John's in King's Cross?
And oh my
Hell.
God, I grabbed Neil and I was like, we are moving carriage right now.
Yeah.
Because I cannot be doing with this.
And that is a safe message to everybody. If you spot me and Nikki Druce in public, just make sure you're not smacking your lips anywhere near us.
Or else we're going to walk hand in hand together away from you.
Well, that's it for now, Divas.
Remember, you can get in touch on Instagram at Killers Cults Queens. Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/Killers Cults Queens. And come and see us over on YouTube at Killers Cults Queens, where we're now publishing our episodes in video format every single week.
And if you've got a bit more to say and want to suggest a topic for our longer episodes, which will be starting in the very, very near future, then please email us at killerscultsqueens@gmail.com.
See you next time, and don't be a killer or join a cult.
Just be a fabulous queen. Goodbye.
Goodbye.